Imagine wake up tomorrow knowing you have to survive, feed your family and secure future with less than $2 a day. For most of us, this is very hard to imagine, but for hundreds of millions of people around the world, it is a difficult daily reality. My name is Mario Leon, and I will be presenting with my partner Anthony Lohan.
Thanks, Mario. Today we are here to present a strategy to address one of the biggest global challenges we face today, extreme poverty. According to the United Nations, if we do not change current trends, over 600 million people will still be living in extreme poverty by the year 2030. In this presentation, we will explain the main causes of this crisis, analyze how it affects the world and present realistic solutions and their pros and cons.
Let's begin by looking at the main cause. It's important to understand that poverty is not just about not having money. First and foremost, unequal access to opportunity traps communities in a negative cycle. Without access to good education and stable jobs, families simply cannot improve their living conditions.
Furthermore, violent conflicts and climate change make poverty much worse. When a war breaks out, people are forced to leave their homes and lose everything. Similarly, when natural disasters like floods or droughts happen, crops are destroyed, schools, hospitals and roads are damaged, leaving citizens without basic needs like clean water and health care.
Moving on the global impact, we must ask ourselves, why should this matter to all of us? The reality is that extreme poverty does not just affect insulated communities. It is a barrier that stops global process. When millions of people cannot go to school or get medical care, the world will lose valuable talent and skills.
Consequently, poverty creates global instability. Desperation forces mass migration, where people travel thousands of miles just to survive. It can also lead to global health crisis because poor areas cannot afford proper medical systems. Ignoring this problem is no longer an option. It is an urgent crisis that requires our attention.
This brings us to our proposed solution. Solving poverty requires a combination of actions. Let's evaluate two main strategies. The first option is direct financial aid, which means giving money, food, or medicine directly to poor communities. The main advantage of this approach is that it provides immediate help. It saves lives today and gives people basic shelter.
On the other hand, a significant disadvantage of direct aid is that it is only a short-term fix. It can create dependency and it does not solve the real cause of the problem. Therefore, our second proposed option is a greater investment in education and young generation. The primary advantage is long-term success by building schools and creating stable jobs. Communities learn to support themselves.
However, we must also recognize the disadvantage of this second option. Building schools and training teach takes many years and requires a huge amount of money to start. It is not a fast solution. Ultimately, we believe the best solution is a mixed model, giving direct aid to help people survive today while investing heavily in education for a better tomorrow.
To some, extreme poverty is a complex problem caused by inequality, conflict, and climate change. It limits human rights and slows down global progress. While direct aid is good for emergencies, we must focus on long-term education and job creation to break the cycle permanently.
In conclusion, ending extreme poverty by 2030 is a huge challenge, but it's not impossible. It requires global teamwork, smart investment, and commitment to change. We are Mario Leon and Anthony Loja. Thank you very much for time and attention.